politics.
And we're out of time.
Hey, all gravity. Any day above ground, live it. Hi. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Who remembers this? Y'all like this? Wasn't this wonderful yesterday when you saw this on my community post? Didn't you like that? That was great, wasn't it? Yes. I got injured at work. It was a fun injury too, family. Who wants to guess what it was? Who wants to guess? I don't think you'll guess. I know y'all won't guess what's happened to one of your favorite commentators. And I might be nasty. No, that's the wrong word. I might be messy. I might be messy. No guessing. You said a hand? No. Finger? No. Miss Nisi said, don't guess. Twisted ankle. Shit. Wow, J, you became a member for 2 months. That's a blessing. Remember, it's only 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform and buy toys and clothes for the baby. And when you do become a member, or let us know how long you've been a member, or give a super chat or a super sticker, I tell you how much of a blessing that is. But you also get this here. Reparations Nation says slip resistance failed you. You're probably the closest person. You're probably the closest person to getting that. Let's see who's in the building before I reveal what happened, because this is a great story. FBA Queen, hello. Wallow J, hello. Miss Nisi, hello. Reparations Nation, hello. Jerry Bedford, hello. Kiana G, hello. Karen Dorsey, hello. Cosmo Fury, hello. Cosmo finna cuss me out when he finds out what happened. Casey Malone, hello. Jago the Rogue, hello. Tabernacle Deacon, hello. You seem new, but welcome. Michael R, hello. Zach, never. That happened to me when I was younger, but never again. Let's see. Wallow J said leg. No. The foot. Mike 4282, hello. Brooklyn Queen 125, hello. Anthony Ruger Phillips, hello. For those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, hello. Yes, Casey, my foot. Now watch this. So yesterday, you know me, I'm a chef. And they gave the pizza person the day off. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. So I had to do pizza. Okay, that's fine. So it's just me and a dishwasher that does not speak any English in the kitchen. because I sent everybody else on break. I'm rolling dough. So I had to do adult pizzas and kid pizzas. Nothing wrong with that. No, I did not fall on the stove. Jerry Bedford was nowhere near the stove. I was near a pizza oven, not the stove. So I'm doing the kids' pizzas. So you have to cut the dough in half and roll it. So I got to the third one. I'm at the third one. I'm rolling. I put the knife down. So I'm rolling. The knife fell off the table, family. Wait a minute. The knife fell off the table. You know where we're going with this. We're going there. Yes, sir. Hold on one sec. Yes, sir. Yeah. That thing went straight down through my Crocs into my foot. Fun times. Blood all over the place. It was so much fun. So I had to tell the guy who does not speak Spanish to go get one of the other chefs. And I had to pressure dress it and then go to the hospital. Well, they sent me to one of their providers. Got there, they couldn't see me because they were about to close. So I had to go. I went to an urgent care. They couldn't do it because they weren't on the list. So I had to go to the hospital. I got there at 6 o'clock. I did not leave the hospital till midnight. Fun times. Well, like 11:50, something like that. Yeah. Hey, who wants to see the size of the knife? We finna show that. That was a nice knife too. It was beautiful. There you go. There it is. There it is. Sexy. There we go. You see how big that is? Isn't that wonderful? Your mom. Hey, pause. 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 That is pause.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I would give it to Barkley. Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury.
I'm gonna let you go. Pause. It's right there. Yeah, that thing. Isn't that wonderful? See, I told you Cosmo was gonna be pissed. If this was in Jersey, Cosmo would refuse service. Hold on, I'm gonna hang up on you on 911 ass. I ain't shit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a dick. There you go. We gonna zoom in. So from the point to about right there, where it first starts separating, that's how much went in the foot. Fun times. And it did, at least luckily, it went in and then came out. Pause. Yeah, we can wear Crocs, Casey, as long as it's slip resistant. Yeah, we can wear Crocs. We can wear anything. That's all they care about in a restaurant. I don't know if the steel toe would have worked. That's the thing, Kiana. I don't know if it would have worked. But here's the thing. I'm lucky because there's no nerve damage. So I'm lucky about that. But the way I had my foot in the Croc, if it was further back, it would have went through the bone. That's would have been a problem. I probably wouldn't be here talking to y'all right now. I'd probably be admitted in the hospital. Hold on one second. I'm finna show you something. Damn, I shouldn't be walking around. So we going on camera just to show you. All right, get this off the screen too. Just to show you how much went in. Pause. Y'all see that? That's that. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's how much. That's how long. Pause. Steel toe socks. Nah, I don't know nothing about that, but yeah, that's how much went in. Pause. So no more Crocs. And I lost a sock. But I'm alive. I'm still wearing the. What is it with black people? Black people. We gotta have a conversation real quick. What is it with us to keep on the armband? What they call it? The wristbands at the hospital. Miss Nisi, I can laugh at this because you know what? Occupational hazards happen. Listen, I've got burns all over the place on my arms. I've cut myself on fingers. I mean, look, it's an occupational hazard working in the food service industry. It's going to happen. It could have been worse, like I said. Got to give all praises to the Most High. He was looking out for me. But I came up with an epiphany yesterday. I think my days there are, I think it's the cooking industry. I think I put in my 15 years. So, you know, it's time for me to finish up this cybersecurity training and move on to the next phase of my life. Unless I hit the lotto. But, you know, if the Most High deems it so, he will show me where to go. And I will say pause one more time just for Kiana. But that's not what we're here for. But I'm glad that you guys reached out and said, you know, you was a dumbass, but at least you safe. You are a dumbass. I just like Crocs. Ain't no worry and good morning. I like Crocs because it's slip on and I can get the hell out the house. But, you know. Oh, I'm not going back till Saturday. I have to take because I have to go do a follow-up visit on Friday. So yeah, I'm just gonna go Friday. I'm just gonna go back Saturday. Yeah. No, I gave myself day off, 2 days off. I gave myself 2 days off because I was about to go back tomorrow, but then I started walking around when I got home and I was like, yeah, I ain't walking around that motherfucker. No way. Now, Travis, see, y'all look at Travis. You see how he's starting shit already. We ain't even getting to the show yet. He's starting shit. Talking about I'm staying on business. I barely can stand. But good morning. Workers' compensation. Now, Miss Nisi. Now, come on. Miss Nisi, I'm dealing with white people. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. All day, every day, twice on Sunday, 4 times on a holiday. What? I had the form in my hand. Bruh, there's really something going around out there because I'm waiting for the doctor, and no less than 3 people walked up in there. They were all vomiting. This motherfucker said still 10 toes down. So now y'all gonna fuck with me. All right. You know what? Blame A No Weary for this. Blame him for that. You know what? I might put ASMR in that motherfucker. Blame him or her. Oh, no, I don't do drugs. Nah, I'm good. But anyway, that's not what y'all came here for. We just give up updates, but that's not what y'all here for. Y'all here for this here. That's right. I know y'all were shocked when we started talking about it, and then I had to go leave. But we was talking about this here. But we had to add another caveat to it. There's 2 other things we're going to have to talk about this morning. Yeah, Vivek, softer than Japanese cake. Talk to Mammy Steele. But he also went and talked to Vlad. Yes, he did. And we're going to risk the copyright to hear what he said to Vlad. And the Buzzfeed, we're going to show you later. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Mammy Steele. Cosmo Fury. Put this nigga in timeout. Every time y'all come in there with some jokes, you FBA, you niggas. I am going to put that foot up video up, and y'all not going to like it. Assholes. You jerks. Where's the love? Damn it. Where is the love? There's no love. Oh, y'all laughing. Say less. Say less. Keep laughing. Y'all got Torian in on it now? Say less. I wish it was dripping blood. I know you're not laughing, Miss Niecy. You the only one mature in the room. FBA Queen. Look at them. Look at it. It's always the menses. It's always the menses. Look. Kevin didn't even say good morning yet, and he already saying look like ham hock. Say less. EJ didn't even say good morning either, and he starts saying say less. Miss Niecy, I thought you wasn't laughing. Oh, hell no. She laughed. Oh, hell no. She laughed. But she's an older woman, and we got to give her respect, so we're not going to play the video. We're going to play this.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Say less. Now we play the video. Pause. Wait, FBA Queen's a female. We can't say pause, but yeah, the men's is. I don't know that. Two-step and hard. There you go. You niggas. You niggas. Bruh, y'all should see this antibiotic they got me on. Bruh, they talking about something. I can't sit down. I can't lay down for 30 minutes. I said, wait, what? What do you mean? Then it said it reacts with the sun. I said, what? You turned me into a white person.
Huh? No.
This nigga said, walk it out, you motherfucker. This nigga said I almost had Ninja Turtle toes. You niggas. Wait a minute, y'all gonna turn me into a tether. Keep going. Look at EJ. Now he said good morning and then called me split honey bun feet. Baby. Your FBA and ADOS cousins up in here roasting me about my cut. Come yell at him one time. What's that you said? Because they said I was stupid. I don't think they said that. They just laughing because it's them. And it's like 65 of them. I can't roast 65 people. So you're not going to help. This motherfucker said, I mean. She said, I mean. She ain't here, but we're going to play it again. All right, stop playing now. We stop playing. Tim's. Soul Flow. Tim's. Bruh. Okay. You know what? I love y'all so much. I'm going to get every single one of y'all back. I'm getting every single one of y'all back. I don't know when, and I know how, but I don't know when. I'm finna get every single one of y'all back. But enough with the jokes. We're gonna do some more jokes because yeah, like I said, Vivek and Mammy Steele had a kiss ass fest, and this is Lord. When you hear the bullshit they was talking about, Lord.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Damn, FBA Queen ain't even on my side either. Say less. Whole lot. All right. Now, Wallow J, that's full. Somebody put Wallow J in timeout for like 10 seconds. That's pause. Everybody get Wallow J to pause. And Miss Niecy laughing. All right. I'm getting all you. I'm putting cases on all you. I'm putting cases on all you FBAs. All right, let's go. Look at that face. Bruh, why he look like Mumbai's version of Alfalfa right here? That's wrong. We already there, family. I know the cut showing the video, and then me saying this, it done already happened. We already there. Let's just get into it.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
All papers. Pelican Bay shoe program. I just dissed myself. Let's go. Woo! All right, let's get into it, family. Fair use.
You brought your kids. You chose to bring your kids and your wife on the trail quite often. I loved it because, okay, we have this genius here, this young, brilliant man who wants to make America great again in your own way, right? Yep. And the human element is so crucial to people like me, to women, to mothers, to say, okay, he's this businessman. He's got all these ideas, but he's a father too. What was that like, though, as far as the balance, right? You're trying to be a present dad on the road, whether or not they're with you. And
did she low-key just call him a deadbeat dad? Did she just low-key call him a deadbeat dad and forecast that bullshit tweet that I showed y'all the other day? Vivek, I'm sorry, let's say your name correctly. Vivek. You're slowly becoming your daddy. Oops. But FBA Queen, thank you for the $20 super chat. You said help to cover your medical deductible. It's going in my pocket because white people paying for it. But that's a blessing. That is a blessing. Thank you so much. And it shows that you care. So you get this here. That's a blessing. All right. Casey Malone said he just found out you know Santa Claus.
and doing the biggest thing possible to run for president.
No, it was actually learning from early in the campaign. So the first, I would say, month and a half to 2 months, because we were still figuring this out. We only decided as a family.
Oh, you might mean your family. Okay.
In January that we were truly committed to this. By February of 2023, I was in the race. I think February 21st was when I formally declared and announced. And so that first stretch, you know, my wife's kept her job full time. That was important. She's great at what she does. And that's her passion. And so she kept her job. Raising our 2 boys and spending time together as a family is a priority as well. So we had me on the road and you know, kind of the home life and then the campaign life. It quickly became apparent. And like,
Vivek, I say this with all sincerity. This is probably going to be the only sincere thing I ever say to you ever in life. I hope to God it doesn't come out that you were cheating on the road. I hope so. I mean, it's on brand for MAGA, but I hope to God it don't come out because, you know, your wife got checked by them 2 white supremacists. She ain't deserve that. She genuinely seems like she gives a damn about you. So I hope you ain't fooling around on that woman. So that's the only sincere thing I'm ever going to say about this man. And indirectly, I didn't say a nice thing about him, but you know, we continue.
6 weeks that just wasn't going to work, right? Yeah. This was an adventure that we actually expected to last longer than it did. You know, it lasted about a year. We were planning for a year and a half to go the distance. And for a year and a half, having 2 separate projects and 2 separate lives, you know, one as a one, me as a candidate, and then the other one is the family, and providing balance between those, that wasn't going to work. And so we decided that balance wasn't going to be the model, because if I was going to be competitive in the race. And one of the things we learned early on too was, even though maybe folks like you might have been following some of my work before I ran for president, most Americans weren't. The media that covers politics largely wasn't.
Right.
And so I was a non-factor. After declaring for president, the world was no different. The sun rose the same way and set in the west the same than the day that I did before I ran for president, which required my campaign in particular to be an all-out campaign, even more so than some of the people who were widely viewed as politicians running. So that caused us to shift and say, okay, I'm going to be all in. We're going to have to do this as a family. That's the only option. And we're going to be together as a family. We're going to make this a family project. And so Apoorva made some, adjustments to the way she was going to be able to continue to do what she was doing, but to make it practical. Certain days she's in the operating room, had to be here. Other days she can do telehealth, even when we're on the road. And then decided that we're going to make this an experience for our kids. Not that there's going to be kid time separate from the campaign, but that is going to be a special experience that we all enjoy together. The campaign bus, we'll ride it. The back room of the bus ended up being a nap room for our little guys. And it was a heck of an experience that way. And especially for our older son, Karthik. Arjun, our little guy, is still very much a baby. But Karthik was, I would say, certainly in the second half of the campaign, old enough to process some of what was going on. He knows that his parents were dedicated, spending a lot of time and effort, our family doing it together for something that was important, something bigger than ourselves, that he was part of that. He learned the Pledge of Allegiance while riding bus rides from one event to another, understood what that meant to him. We went to Washington, D.C. a couple of times during the campaign that took us there for various things, connected that to what we were doing in diners in New Hampshire or farms in Iowa.
That's so special.
And I think that he will be, it's probably one of the first memories he'll have. You only get your first memories maybe when you're 3.5, 4 years old. And some of his first memories will be the experience of our family project of doing whatever we could to help save our country.
And my goodness, you talk about unique memories for a kid. It's one thing to go on family vacations or even to go, take your daughter to work day. This is a little bit different when his father is doing something as grand as you were doing. Awesome. I hope you kept a good diary. And if not, okay, fine. Social media, everything's documented, right?
I should have. Actually, it's one of my great wishes during the campaign, but it actually, what you said makes up for it. Right now, we're really bad at taking family pictures. And so we didn't capture a lot of those moments ourselves. But
bullshit. You were sitting there in Chicago like a hoe. All right. Hold on, my girl. Baby. She gone. Go ahead.
The good news is the whole darn thing is very publicly documented anyway. And so we're actually going back and even for ourselves, just documenting and relishing some of those moments in retrospect that were just whizzing by at warp speed during the context of a year. We're actually picking up some of those pieces now and reflecting and enjoying a lot of what.
Yeah, no matter what you decide to do politically in the future, what an incredible experience for you, for your family. I mean, so many blessings that came from probably a very chaotic time. Let me ask you now that the campaign part is over, what did you learn about yourself as a human being, as a man during that process?
I have to admit, it's still, it's been about 2.5 months, but I'm still at a stage now having enough distance from it to really reflect on that. So consider this a partial reflection. Okay. I'll give you two. Okay. One is kind of practical. I am by my nature drawn into, I would say obsession over success, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a lot when you're doing something this big that is necessarily out of your control. And so your ability to just sort of let go and believe that you're setting out to run for president. You know what? This is not just being done by me at every step through efforting and muscling through, which is sort of the way I built my businesses from the ground up as an entrepreneur. In this project, there's something more to it that you have to really embrace that it's being done through you, not by you. Lord. And I think that was probably a growth experience for me, to accept that no one is going to will themselves through their own hard work and effort to be the president. It's sort of being done. If that's what God's higher plan is, if I may invoke the G word here, if that's God's higher plan, then you're an instrument to accomplish it. And I think embracing that, being at peace with that was one of the things that I learned and grew into over the campaign, a little bit of detachment from the results. Versus when I actually started saying that, okay, here's the sole goal that I'm setting out to. By the end of it, the way I was at, and certainly even at the time that we ended the campaign, was that if this is, we're each put here for a purpose, and if this is my purpose, I'm going to carry it out. And if it's something else, I'm going to carry that out. And we're very open to that. That liberation, I think, was one of the things I took away from the process. You kind of, fair to say, you kind of had to learn to let go.
What the hell did he just say? What did he say? Y'all got to stop letting Jiggly Vet get away with this stuff. What did he just say? Like, I listened to it and he said nothing. I said, okay, I got the family here. Let's listen to it together. He still said nothing. Y'all got it, bruh. Fucking Jigglyvac, man. I don't know, boy. I don't know.
Of control.
Yes, absolutely. And you can't control everything. And I think embracing that was actually a sense of freedom for me once, I came to peace with that. The other thing I would say is, and this is a reflection of maybe some things that I would do differently if I were to do it again. At the start of the campaign, and where I am right now too, I'm back in that same place, was guided by the purpose of reviving this country, the purpose of doing what I could as a citizen of this country to pass that on to our kids so they could enjoy the same American dream that I did. In the thick of a campaign, it's like you're playing a sport, right? It's competitive. And so there are certainly points in the campaign, certainly in the middle of the campaign, in the thick of it, where you're going at 150 miles an hour and your competitive instincts take over. And to be clear, I think you need both of those things. But if I was to do it again, probably, I don't know, the best advice I would give myself would just take 20 minutes. Call it what you want, meditation, quiet time, reflection, daily to ground yourself in your purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. Probably before that first debate, we were just going at warp speed, and I continued literally. So right to the point of the debate, it's traveling 9 different states in this 72 hours before the final weekend, before the first debate.
Nice bud.
I would have taken probably a week or two as a halftime moment, to borrow some sports analogies here.
No, I'm saying
a little bit of a halftime locker room moment for myself to take a step back, understand and reground myself in the why we entered this in the first place. So that A, to be in touch with that myself, but B, to give people a chance to see that from me as well, as opposed to by that point in the campaign, really being driven by raw competitive instincts. And, I think that can't just go too far in one direction. I think you need elements of both of that. You can't fight for the country if you're not going to be willing to fight in the context of a political campaign. We need a fighter in the White House, but it can't just be the fighter either. I think it has to be somebody who also understands the why for why they set out to do it in the first place. And I think that maintaining more of that balance throughout the campaign rather than getting into competition mode alone was something that if I was to do it again, I would coach myself to remember throughout the arc of the whole thing.
Interesting. And then to carry that into everyday life now,
this is only
I'm guessing
20 minutes.
I have to force myself every morning to take 60 seconds to breathe, right? Yeah. And before you even check your darn cell phone and start returning text messages, etc. So I think from
what? She doesn't do well as a right winger. It doesn't feel natural. It really doesn't feel natural.
Because I have to force myself every morning to take 60 seconds to breathe, right? Yeah. And before you even check your darn cell phone and start returning text messages, etc. So I think from something that was so big and crazy, hopefully, you can bring that into your everyday life. And then by talking about it, you're reminding me to do the same thing. By the way, I was in Milwaukee. I had an opportunity to go to that debate.
You were there?
Yeah, it was so cool just to watch from afar as a viewer, as a proud American, right?
Proud American. Now you're a proud American. Hey, Art of War, you want to come up here and test that theory? You want to come up here and test that theory? Hey, Art of War, come up here and test that theory with me. Because I ain't no leftist. But I know what this is, code speak. Come up here and test that theory. I'll show you success. I'll show you Vivek's success. Come up here. Come up here. Don't run. I want the war. And the smoke it comes with. Let's go. Get up here. I'm gonna show you. I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you. Get up here. Don't run now. Because you're gonna make me embarrass this man again. Nah, don't time him out. Put him back. Don't time him out. I want him up here. Don't time him out. Put him back. Because everybody got jokes early in the morning. Come here. I've done it once. I can do it again. And thank you for the dislike. and your mama let your daddy walk out the house. Come here. Y'all love sucking this man off. Then when you get called on it, now you want to run. Where is he? Whoever say he smashed Ann Coulter, y'all out of line. Damn it, Miss Nisi. I can't even get it back now. Damn it. Okay, Detour. This motherfuckers want to tell me that this man, blacks can't accomplish 1% of what he had. Okay, yeah, because we want this. We want this, right? We want his failing businesses, right? He's so great that he's now putting stake into Buzzfeed, a 7.7% stake in Buzzfeed. For what? Because of free speech? That's what he's claiming. And they do bad business practices. Huh? Hey, Art of War. Crayon. We're going to call you Crayon of slap fighting. There's not one black leftist that actually agrees with what Vivek said. There's not one black person that's in the middle that agrees with Vivek. Hell, there's even conservatives that are black that don't agree with what Vivek said. Vivek appeals to white folks and the dumb conservatives that go out there and parrot his talking points and see his tweets and retweets it like it means something. Yeah, how come them same people that loved on him, how come they didn't tweet out when Mehdi Hassan was giving him that work over his tax returns? How come they didn't say nothing when he was... I want you to understand this, family, and this is shout out to Hotep Jesus. This is what they talk about when they say woke right. They all got smoke for George Soros, correct the sorry man. They got all the smoke for him, but your man took a scholarship from him. No smoke. None. Y'all talk about we want to drain the swamp. Your man sat there and talked to the State Department, but y'all were cool with that. The man said China is a global threat. The man is starting, his company is starting a division in China. And don't give me that it's in Hong Kong. It's adjacent. Why? Because he went to Harvard? Conservatives, maybe y'all didn't realize this, but y'all devalued Harvard. I hope you realize that. With your incessant bitching about what Claudine Gay did. But y'all let old girl from Yale, who was white, y'all let her bypass. 100 people in the room, hit the like. Hey, Crayon of slap fighting. You want me to expose your man some more? Because we can do that. He's even got people on his payroll lying for him. You think I'm lying? I figured you thought that. Did you know that he had somebody in his camp tell us that when he had this product, let me get the name of it. I don't want to fuck it up. No, that this company's named Axovan. Look them up. They're not even in business anymore. He cashed out before he left. He had people go there and tell the media he didn't make a dime off of it. Then when they started pulling records, they had to admit it. That's the kind of person you want. But I figured y'all love when Trump be lying. I love it. What else you want, sir? Ma'am, what else you want? The man was being called high maintenance. Yeah, he could get on the screen with old Mammy Steele and be sitting there smiling and jonesing with people and trying to be white. I'm not saying you can't be an asshole boss, but embrace who you are. Trump's an asshole boss. He embraces it. Biden's an asshole. He embraces it. Kamami is a something. She's a tether, and she embraces her tetherism. I thought y'all didn't like two-faced people. Wait a minute. Your whole thing is messed up, is made up of two-faced people. What the hell am I saying? You got a bunch of leftists on your side. What am I saying? Vivek's a leftist. What am I saying? What am I saying? All right, we get back to Mammy Steele and this fool. Try it again next time. Come back with another one.
You remember what that was like as far as emotions, butterflies, nerves leading up to it? Because again, I knew who you were from following you, but that was really the first time most Americans, I think, were kind of like, we're like, whoa, who's this guy with these zingers? I mean, leading up to it and then during.
Girl, listen, Mammy Steele, come here. You next. Say Steele. You shouldn't be talking about anything getting zinged. You shouldn't talk about anything getting zinged. Because we saw what happened with your jaw. Madam, don't talk about anything getting zinged. Okay? Your coon gene got activated the day you got hit with that golf ball to the face. Stay away from this. Deneen, I've got receipts I didn't even drop on this man. I've got receipts on this man that the news don't even got. But I'm keeping it. I'm going to tell you this right now. If he ever come back out of line on us, there's going to be another live stream and I'm going to drop everything. And he going to have a lot to explain. Why she look like an old woman in this? And why is your husband doing that to you? Couldn't be me. My wife, even if she loaded up, she beat me up. She cussed me something awful. I would not do this to my old lady. And she's so damn happy. Yes, that's her husband. Nasty work.
Especially when
you know she got mad when she saw Vivek teeth. She was like, this ain't mine. I apologize in advance.
Life has definitely been lifing. I'm going to keep you guys updated with
I apologize.
when you'd get a ton of applause or people going, what did he just say? Like, what were your emotions around that day?
You know, I didn't have many butterflies. I wasn't particularly nervous about it. I didn't really even take that time to pause or reflect enough to be nervous. We were running the campaign. We're going at full speed. And, you know, that morning I woke up and said, you know what? We're going to have fun today. And I had probably, I mean, part of what drove me into politics is I think that we do need more leaders who are not professional politicians in positions of leadership, especially executive positions, governors and the U.S. president above all. I think it is helpful to have people who don't aspire to be politicians, but see themselves as really leaders serving for a short time to be able to drive whatever change you can and then get the heck out of there. And so there was an interesting lead up to that second debate where I had been rising in the polls for the first time in the race, right? I was a non-factor for the first 4 months that I was in the race. And, you know, that first debate stage, based on that rise, I was in the center of the debate stage. And that in the week or two leading up to that, invited, and this was new to me. I hadn't experienced this. Not like a spate of attacks, but I'm talking about a tsunami of tidal wave of attacks.
Wrong.
And not from one candidate.
Wait, I was wrong. That wasn't him. Maybe that was a colleague that took her to the emergency room. Yeah, because that's not the husband. My bad. Shit. That wasn't the husband. My fault. They all look alike.
And so it's been great to get back, at least, I think, that competitive dynamic.
They all look alike. Yeah, that wasn't him. Maybe that was the colleague. Yeah, they all look alike. I think she with a white man. I think she with a black man now. Which would be funny as hell. They said she had a house husband. Say less. Anyway, let's get back to this.
That I was talking to you about. And so my moment going into that debate was, these people are hitting me hard. They didn't, give a second heed to who I was 6 months ago.
No, they were piling on. It was like a gang mentality.
That was the number one topic. 3 minutes into the debate, somebody gets a question about something else. They're finding that as a way to lob onto me. So my approach was, I'm going to be unconstrained. I mean unconstrained. I'm going to have fun. And if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back 10 times harder, and I'm going to enjoy it. And so that was, I think a lot of people appreciated that. A lot of young people, I think, appreciated that candor. I think a lot of people who weren't traditionally drawn to politics appreciated my, approach there.
Bruh, they don't even mention you. How does he lie like this? They don't even mention him. I know Gen Z. I watch them on. They don't even mention you, sir. Stop it. Now you just trying to lie.
At the same time, that wasn't all I have to offer as a leader, right? And the why of why I ran for president was to unite this country by centering us on the principles that the country was founded on, that made America great the first time around. That's how we're going to make America great again. Our founding fathers were people, many of whom were younger than me, even as a young person by far on that debate stage. Our founding fathers were people younger than me whose best days in life were still ahead of them. And they made a country whose best days in life were still ahead as well. And that's something that is a vision we're missing in our politics today, that there are certain values that unite all of us, whether we're black or white or Indian or Hindu or Christian or, for that matter, Democrat or Republican. There are certain basic values, from free speech to meritocracy, to the pursuit of excellence, to the rule of law, that unite us as Americans, and I believe they still do.
You lying bastard. Okay, I done heard enough. Over here lying, boy. How do they lie like this? All right, we're gonna move on. You want to hear? Y'all gotta hear what he said to Vlad. I should have downloaded those. I really should have downloaded those. But we'll risk the copyright. Fuck it. I wonder who he snitched on in this. There's like 3 cuts. Oh, he has the. Oh, we're gonna start with this one. We're gonna start with this one. Billionaire former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy on going to mostly black school. This should be interesting. I didn't hear this. We're going to hear it together. Fair use. Actually, you know what we'll do? I'll do this. I'm about to fuck with Vlad. I'm going to do this. No, I can't do it like that. Shit. Okay, you know what? We'll do it like this. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to put the mini player on. No, motherfucker. I know. I don't want that coming up. Okay, so what we're going to do is pull this back up. I know I haven't showed it yet. I'm just proofing it. Give me 1 second. We're going to go 1.4. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to go to the mini player, and we're going to do that. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I don't know. This should be interesting. Look. He already got the smug bastard thing on it. He finna throw us under the bus, boy. Fair use.
That I found at Roivant's 10-year anniversary. They're celebrating it this week. So I was just at the office seeing folks there. I used to work not that far from here where I am in New York in your studio. And so anyway, it's good to be here.
Deneen,
well, thank you for coming again. Well, this is your first time here. I want to start in the very beginning. So you were born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your parents are actually Indian immigrants.
That's right. They came to this country legally, the right way, through the front door. That's accurate.
You're lying again, sir. Your father's still on a visa. Never became a citizen. Stop telling people this lie. And y'all know this. And y'all still let him get away with this. Jesus.
Okay. So do you actually speak the language yourself or no?
Speak the language maybe of my parents?
Correct.
Yeah, so actually the interesting is my parents speak multiple different languages, and I'm fluent in one of them called Tamil. So the native tongue of both my parents was a language called Tamil. I'm fluent in that. But when you say speak the language, the one that we mostly speak is English. But
he playing in Vivek. They're playing in your face. You let white people play in your face again, but you sitting there smiling. Oh boy. Do you speak the language? Wait a minute. Family, this is Vlad, the person who has a little bit of knowledge of things and coaxes rappers into telling on themselves, correct? How the hell did he not go do some research on this man and understand that India has many different dialects? He said the language, like Indian is a language. I've never heard somebody say they speak Indian. I guess he didn't want to come off as a racist and say, do you speak Punjabi? But y'all think Vlad is intelligent. Okay, say less.
But I am fluent in Tamil as well.
Well, I understand. I didn't want to say the wrong one because I know there's multiple languages. I know English is the dominant language, but there's also other languages in India. That's why I said it that way.
Yeah. And it's an interesting thing. I mean, my parents came from India, but it's a religiously pluralistic country, and it's also a country with a lot of diverse geographies. It's big. It has diverse cuisines and cultural habits throughout the country, yet it resides under one country, a banner that was a much more recent democracy, and a lot of parallels to the United States as well. And so I think my parents, like so many other Indian immigrants who come to the United States, came here for a reason, but at the same time, there were some elements of it that were very different and some elements that were also deeply familiar. Now, I asked my dad, how on earth did you choose, of all places, to come to Cincinnati, Ohio? Because it is a pretty random decision to make, right? So my dad grew up in a village in Kerala, which is the state that's the southern tip of India. Very tropical, one of the most beautiful places scenically that you'll visit. But he used to take us there for summer breaks growing up. My mom, my brother, and I, we would all go. And we're talking like village depth village, right? We're sitting here in Manhattan right now in modern 2024. I couldn't think of a more opposite experience, right? It's a village. Your toilets don't exist. To sit on, you squat on the ground. You take a bucket of water. You wash it off after you're done.
Well, damn. Okay.
You eat your meals on giant banana leaves. You don't actually drink the water.
It's leaves, sir. Leaves, not leaves. Leaves. Change the F to a V and an E. Jesus.
Boil the water twice, drink it. You take the hot water from the kitchen into the bathroom that has a well, mix that with cold water. There's your bath. That was how we spent a lot of our summer breaks, is in the house where my dad grew up, because he wanted us to have some knowledge of where he came from and where the family heritage came from, and also that there was more to life than just, being comfortable in a middle class upbringing in the United States of America. But you know what? Things have changed there now too. So now you go back to that old village in India where my dad grew up, and it looks nothing like it does today. And I don't mean to be morbid about this, but you go to certain parts of the United States of America, maybe even cities like this one, like New York City, and you see a lot more third world conditions than you did in third world countries in the 1990s. But a lot of that's influenced, my own thinking. And parents who came here halfway around the world, I said, why did he come to Cincinnati, Ohio? He actually had an older sister in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Cincinnati was the closest place my dad could find a job to be able to continue his education. That begged the question of why his older sister came halfway around the world from Kerala, India to Fort Wayne, Indiana. And our family joke, at least, is that it is the only U.S. state with the word India contained in the name of the state. So a lot of my relatives lived in Indiana and in Ohio.
He could have went to Indian Wells, California. What? That didn't even make sense. Oh, Lord. I just did this as a random. Look, India, New York. I'm sorry, Delhi, New York. She could have went to upstate New York. Lucknow, Pennsylvania. Salem, United States. Calcutta. In Ohio, your state. She could have went there. Berrien County, Michigan. Baroda. The only place that had Indian in it. Say less. Say less. He who mans is this?
And in Kentucky and Michigan. And that's where, actually, after I lived in New York City for years, I lived here for over a decade. Before we had kids, we decided to go back and raise our kids in the same environment that my wife and I both grew up in. She grew up in Michigan. I grew up in Cincinnati. And so we live in Columbus, Ohio today.
Okay, so you're growing up in Ohio.
Hey, Hurricane IQ, thank you for being a member for a month. That's a blessing. And get this here. Damn. All right, Nightfall Drop. I see you.
But you're actually spending your summers back in India.
That's when we were growing up, when we were in first, second, third grade, certainly till about junior high school. Because when you get to the 7th grade, you got stuff to do in kids and activities. And so it became less frequent. But back when I was in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, probably all the way through 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, every summer, my dad would take half the summer and we would go to this village in southern India where my dad grew up. And my mom's parents also lived not that far away. We'd visit our grandparents, visit our extended family members. It was a different world and a different upbringing that definitely gave me greater perspective and gratitude for, we weren't wealthy in the United States, but we weren't poor either. We were squarely middle class in Southwest Ohio to working parents, but it was a different world compared to the one that my dad exposed us to. And I think it was intentional that he wanted us to make sure that we were grateful for what we had here.
Well, you're growing up in Ohio, and at one point you go to Catholic school for high school.
Yep, that's right. St. Xavier in Cincinnati.
But your parents are Hindu, and you yourself are Hindu as well, right?
That's right.
Okay, was that a little strange, considering that religiously you're very different than what the school represents?
Well, it was different in some ways, and it was strange in some ways, but it was really familiar in other ways too. And so, go through my upbringing a little bit. That was not an intentional decision that my parents said, okay, you're going to go to Catholic school. Although funny enough, my mom actually went to convent school, Christian school in India, and actually took a lot away from religious upbringing in a Christian school, even though she was raised in a Hindu household, actually in a country that's majority Hindu. Having gone through Christian schools, that also, I think, influenced her perspective a little bit on the good that can come from having religious education, even if it's not the actual faith that our family practices. But I started in public school. My parents could not afford private school with the responsibility of 2 kids. My parents, as I said, are solidly middle class, and we weren't poor, but they came to this country with no money. And so certainly when we were younger, they were still in the beginning of establishing savings.
He's still telling that lie. Oh, Lord, sir, your father worked for GE. Knock it off. Your mama's a doctor. Knock it off. You make it seem like they came here and they didn't know nothing. They weren't educated. This is the thing. Fuck it. I'm just going to say immigrants. I'm one of y'all, so this is going to hit different. We and those that come from that background got to really stop acting like our parents just came here with 2 nickels rubbed together, and then now that they're doing well, y'all want to act like y'all went from rags to riches. Now, if your parents came here as teenagers or kids, I understand that. You already started at the bottom. You couldn't help that. His parents were grown. They were educated. They want the educated lapdogs. That's why they let him in. That's why your father's still around, sir. Because suffice to say, if the U.S. was really on their bullshit, your father would never be able to come back and forth on that visa, even if GE said something. If he really cared about this land, he'd have became a citizen decades ago. He didn't want to do it. But we know why he didn't want to do it. Because he wanted to be able to take that American money and put it back over there where it's going to go further. He didn't want to have to pay taxes. That's what it is. And you people interviewing this man, acting like this man, parents came over here and they had nothing, barely an education. They were just students coming over here just trying to start their life. They had whole careers. You got to have some money to fly from India to Cincinnati, Ohio, which is not a direct flight, especially in the 80s. You at least had to go stop him. If you're saying he's broke, they had to go to London first or France as a stopover and then go to New York and then get another plane to Cincinnati or Chicago. So I need y'all to stop telling this lie. But let it continue.
Paying off debts and things like that, home loans and so on. So we ended up going to public schools 1st through 8th grade. The public school system I went to was interesting. It had annexed a number of different districts, including some adjacent districts in Cincinnati and greater Cincinnati that, were pretty rough. Let's just sort of be blunt about that. Many of the kids I went to junior high school with came from broken families. It was, I don't know if it was majority black. It was close to majority black, majority minority. A lot of the kids.
Oh, man. This man fixing to tell us that he was around when God was running Cincinnati. You hear him? Hey, Vivek, do you know a officer by the name of Jay Reed? Have you ever encountered the drug dealer named Jay Reed? Were you walking on the street that day when he told the people in the car, yo, let me get the oo-wop? Sir, do you even know what an oo-wop is? Were you on the street where he beat up the Dolphin for stealing from him and her boyfriend? This guy, boy. I see why white people like him so much and white conservatives. He just lies. And all they do is lie. Say less. Continue.
Came from different household environments than I had honestly the privilege of enjoying, right? 2 parents in the house with the focus on education.
Here we go again.
A lot of the kids.
Here we go again. So you just said before you don't know what their upbringing is, but you were assuming they came from single parent households. But it's Vlad, and we knew Vlad was not gonna sit up there and push back on that because he's shitting on black people. And this is after he got destroyed by Dark Child's niece. But again, 30 seconds ago, he said, I didn't know what their upbringing was, but now you're over there assuming because you came out of a 2-parent household and they're black, they must have came out of a single parent household. I hate him. DSB, hello.
In junior high school were bigger than I was because they were 2-3 years ahead. They'd been held back serially, often more than once over the course of their upbringing.
Shit. It gets worse after he keeps talking. Why you put people's business out there like that?
There was a wing in the high school called the Success Wing. I remember that. And the Success Wing was the kind of place where they told kids like me not to go, right? Because there'd be risk of, bad things happening if academically oriented kid who is.
Oh my God. So, okay, let's understand this, Vivek. So you were in East Side High after George or if after Joe Clark cleaned it up. But the success wing, Joe Clark kept it around as an homage, and for the bad students, you know, like Mr. Sam and them, they didn't want to jump off the roof for smoking crack. He kept that around and said, don't go through them double doors, and put the chains on them. That's what you're telling us. Most High, I know you're looking out for me. I know. I understand it. And I appreciate it. You got to do me a solid, though.
You bring him here. Right here. Do you hear me? Right here. What? You heard what I said. Just do it.
No, hold on. Brooklyn Queen. No, he's talking about when he went to public school. He's not talking about high school. This was 1st through 8th grade. He didn't go to Catholic school till high school. No, he can't, Deneen. No, and good morning. I forgot to tell you good morning. And stay positive, good morning. And BB Rodriguez, good morning. No. Black people. You don't remember, Deneen? You remember. Remember he said in 5th grade, he experienced when he was, 5. I'm sorry, 5. He experienced racism in the black school. So that was 1990. I'm sure if I break him down, he's going to tell me they called him an Iraqi. And he had to fight every day. All right.
Pursuing one path goes to the success wing where there were kids who were struggling in a lot of different ways, but it wasn't uncommon for there to be fights in school, a lot of incidents. Actually, one time I was in 8th grade. I was going from science class to a different class carrying a stack of books. Just for the heck of it, a kid pushed me down a flight of stairs, a much bigger, maybe had been held back for a couple of years. That had a big impact on my parents and a couple of teachers. To my parents having to wake up call and say, hey, listen, you might want to consider for high school sending your kids.
Y'all see what I'm saying? How do you assume that kid's been left back, sir? Jesus Christ. But he's not a racist. He don't see color. Okay, family, we've all gone to high school. We've all gone to middle school. Have we not seen, either we did it or our friends or people in the hallway, if you carrying a stack of books, to smack it out of your hand? Wow, Vivek, I guess you're gonna tell Vlad next. You know, I was walking to class one day and I saw kids pushing each other into the lockers. He must have been there for about, he must be going through the 7th grade the 3rd time. I saw a kid get stuffed in the locker. He must have just got left back. I saw them toilet paper the hallways, and I tried to tell them to stop, and then I got into a fight. I love how you're telling us that you were the nerd. You probably wanted to be hall monitor. You wanted to be the white kid from recess that was buddying up to the principal. Oh, Deneen, the edict done went out. Ain't nobody black going on there. I get it. It's Lord Jamar. I get it. He started it, but that dark child thing, the edict's out. Yes, Randall. He wanted to be Randall. Sitting there with his little notepad.
In a different direction. Mr. Wagner was my 8th grade French teacher, and I remember he took my parents aside and said, look, you need to really think about where your son goes to high school. And that's where my parents made some sacrifice. It wasn't easy for him. My dad faced layoffs at the GE plant in Evendale, Ohio, had faced those for 4 years. That's under Jack Welch. You know who Jack Welch is, by the way? He was
exactly who that is.
Kind of a legendary CEO of GE, but controversial because a lot of how he made GE's profits go up was just by slashing a lot of the workforce. 2/3 of the people in the area where my dad was working were laid off at one point. And so he ended up actually going to night school for 4 years just to keep his job security because GE had a shortage of patent attorneys and he was an engineer. So if he went to law school, which he did at night, which is ridiculous if you think about it, with 2 kids, wife was working full time. I mean, we've got a 2-parent working household as well with 2 kids. We have all the help in the world, including grandparents who live nearby, not halfway around the world. Now,
hey, Vivek, that's what a parent does for their kids. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. Okay. Now he officially pissed me off.
Let me tell you something, man. See, I think
Not
police, politician, me not trust none of them boy, the road boy. Remember.
I told y'all, family, he don't like his father. I told y'all this. Pretty Pete, thank you for subscribing. He does not like his father. Oh yeah, I said it, Vivek, and I dare you to come tell me I'm lying. This man, haven't you noticed something, family? Anytime he talks about his father, he never talks to him like you would have reverence for a father that was there and sacrificed for you. Never. It always comes off antagonistic. Always. Oh, he went to night school as an engineer to learn patent law. That's crazy. He had a wife that was working full time and 2 kids that were growing up. Shit, sir. Guess what? My father did the same thing, sir. Yeah. My dad would bust his ass, leave the house at 8 a.m. in the morning. Don't come back till maybe about 6. Then go in his office and do work. He come out, go warm up his food, go right back in the office. Until it was report card day, and then he took an interest. And he gave me his undivided attention, especially when my grade slipped. Oh, yes, he did. But that motherfucker was there. That motherfucker took an interest in my life. I don't mean to call my dad a motherfucker. I'm just, he pissed me off. That man sacrificed a lot of money he could have kept in his pocket to make sure that I have the education that I have. That's what a father does. That's what a mother does. It ain't about them. When you come out of your mother's cooter, it ain't about who you are anymore. It's about that kid. And you're going to do damn near everything to protect them and to make sure they have the life that you did not have. And this man, every time his father gets brought up, this man starts talking like he needed to be there. But now I see after that tweet how you going to treat your kid. What? He didn't go to your club meet. You maybe you were in debate club in high school. He didn't show up. Damn. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Stop acting like a victim. Many of our parents missed out on things. Didn't mean they didn't love us. And as you get older, you appreciate the fact that they even made the sacrifice. How about that day when you were sick and that motherfucker had to go and pick you up from school? Yeah, maybe he dropped you off, put you in the bed, put some orange juice near your table and said, I gotta go back to work. At least the motherfucker kid. He ain't call you up and said, hey, put him in a taxi. If your kid broke his arm, you gonna tell me you ain't gonna jump off the campaign trail to go see if your kid's okay? You gonna keep going. You gonna keep going. Got it. Y'all was over there praising Trump, making sure he went to go see Barron graduate. But you say that dumb shit. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Family, I hope you know this is not what a man is. This is not a man. This is a DEI failure right here. And y'all can clip that and send it to him. Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy, you're a DEI failure. Because a winner does not talk the way you're talking right now. No man talks like this. No father talks like this. You sat in front of Mammy Steele. I brought my sons on the campaign trail. All the reverence. You get to your old man. He's like, he's a pariah now. Let me finish this off.
And everything else to help us if we need. Even still, that would be an unthinkable idea to have a day job plus going to night school. Without any of that help, that's what my dad did for 4 years. And yet after working that hard over the course of us being in junior high school, they made the sacrifice of saying they're going to pay for me to be able to go to private school and my brother to be able to do the same thing. And the best one that they could afford, there were some much more expensive private schools in Cincinnati, but the one that both was right for our needs, but also was affordable enough for my parents to be able to make work was St. Xavier High School, which happened to be a Christian high school, a Catholic high school. And so it was a topic of reflection from my parents. You know, is this going to be something that's a good fit or not? I have to say it's one of the best experiences that I had because it actually forced me to reflect more deeply on what my own faith was, what my own convictions were. I hope my classmates got something out of it too. The religion education at St. X was excellent. It actually was pretty thoughtful. Pretty broad-minded. My peers probably learned a little bit more about a different faith from having gone to school with me, and I learned a heck of a lot more about Catholicism and Christianity that caused me to see, I think, a lot of overlap in the shared values, even while understanding certain differences in the theology. And I thought that was a beautiful thing. You know, you're going to mass. I was remember in 9th grade, and they're singing different songs, and they're taking the Eucharist, and you know, you're not sure whether you're supposed to sing along or not. Everybody else stands up at certain points. You're 14 years old. Am I supposed to be doing that, or am I supposed to remind myself that, hey, I'm Hindu? That's not my religious tradition. I remember the feeling of everyone would go to the front to get the bread and the wine, right? With the Eucharist at the end of Mass, and being uncertain whether I was supposed to participate in that or not. And there was a certain discomfort with that. But the school I went to is actually a Jesuit school. It's a Catholic school, but particularly it was a Jesuit school. And one of the things that the Jesuits taught, and which really landed well with me, is get comfortable with discomfort. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so it's interesting, right? Because if you think about that, even just the stuff, actually I haven't had a conversation like this in a while, so this is interesting reflection for me as well. But even if you just think about what we have just talked about right now, that was familiar to me, right? My dad would.
I'm done. Fuck him. Lisa Hamilton, good morning. You be
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
You stop it. You stop it. Y'all starting already. Stop it. Y'all had enough. I had enough. Tell me how much you had enough. Tell me how much you had enough. This fucking guy, boy. Oh my God. He loved white Jesus, DSB. They all love white Jesus. I bet you saw that episode of Good Times with Black Jesus and he was just seething, boy. Oh shit, you know what? I played all them videos. My bad. I forgot to play this.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
John Guillory, they gave him like 60 plus votes in Iowa. That's it. He went to cry on the bus and then dropped out. He's sitting on the bus watching the results come in. He like this here.
Shit. Yeah. Shit. That.
Oh Lord. All right. We got our first person up.
Now, too, we in this because of you. What was you thinking? I wasn't.
Yes, Wallow J.
Oh, damn, that's my drop now? Okay.
That's your drop.
I thought it was going to be the R. Kelly drop, but it's all right.
You want the R. Kelly drop? All right.
No, that's the one I said I wanted. No,
right, say less.
pause it. Yeah. That's my drop. That's my second drop. The two ladies, I'll take that second one. And Boozy can be set it off for Miss Nixon. The queen will set it off. But why you let that man get in your head like that, man?
Because I hate him.
I hate him too. He ain't nobody to me. I can't say it. I can't say it. Miss Nixon will say it, but I'm not gonna say it. She can say it for me in the chat. He all on Buzz. I was like, really? You notice how carefully he was talking about white people, right? If he was even talking about them.
Wait a minute. Somebody playing my show in the background. I heard my thing.
No.
They put it on the loudspeaker in the store. Don't you lie. I heard it.
You on the Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth pickup stuff? What are you talking about?
Well, no.
I heard this in the background. Hold on. I heard this.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Probably was somebody white watching you. You never know. You might have some white fans. You never know. You know how they
I block. No, they know better than to come over here.
Y'all did have a PC lady come on talking about some Zionists and stuff like that the other last month. I think it was last month, something like that.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well for her now, did it?
No, we had that PC alert in the chat. That's what we're gonna start doing, chat. Non-white PC person coming up, we're gonna do that PC alert, non-PC alert. That's what we're gonna do from now on. Which you already know, but yeah. But yeah, don't let that. I don't even. He just running his mouth off to put his name out there to be VP, which we all know that's not gonna happen. Like Ann Coulter said, he's too dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's the foot feeling right now, sir?
I mean, it feels like the day after you get stabbed in the foot.
You get any stitches?
Yeah, they gave me 2. Oh, by the way, family, I forgot to tell y'all that part. You know how they put the lidocaine on? That shit didn't work. She laid on there for 15-20 minutes. It didn't work. And I was not fixing to sit up there and have her put the needle in my foot to wait another 15 minutes. I said, y'all had me here enough. Just do it.
Oh, hell no. I hate needles. I can't stand them shit.
I love my bed more.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But for those who came in and did not see it, here you go. Get some.
Oh my. That's an ugly ass foot.
That's a tether foot. That's a
you ain't lying.
That's a pure unadulterated Jamaican foot right there. Would you like to see the thin ankles?
Damn.
Because you know what, Jamaicans got thin ankles. That's easier to dance.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna say it.
You know, we gotta have thin ankles to do the government dance.
Yeah, gotta blame government.
Oh yeah,
but yeah.
If I was in Jamaica, they just pour some roots on it.
Oh boy, I try to put a new down profile of his so I can troll your ass, but it won't let me. I gotta do all this other stuff. That's why I had to come up.
That's fine. You gonna get kicked off. You do that.
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you what
let you on. They gonna see it. They ain't even gonna let you on.
Oh no, you gonna let me on? Pause.
Pause.
I said pause. Don't do that to me.
Pause.
I said pause.
You ain't finna let me. If I see that picture in the background, I'm banning you. What the fuck? This is what happened. Who had? This is what happened. You see, from the point to about right here. Well, you can't go all the way over there, but From the point to like about there, like halfway, like a third of the way here. That's how much went in my foot. That was fun. Mad blood.
Ooh.
I was rolling nightfall. I was rolling dough for pizza, and the knife fell off the table, went straight down into my foot, through the crock, into my foot, and then went off. No bone, luckily, because the way I had my foot positioned, I had pushed up in the crock. If I had it back, it would have hit my I think my third toe.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I might be still in the hospital.
I'd have been that bitch hollering like a motherfucker.
Nah, you gotta take that. You gotta take that. There you go again. There they go again. There they go again. There they go again. All right, get some. Keep playing with me. I got cases on every single one of y'all. All y'all. EJ, Travis, Miss Niecy. She jumping over the fence, and then she ran. This nigga Wallow J on there, Cosmo Fury. Who else?
Torian.
Who else? Casey Malone. You threw a little shrapnel over there. EJ the most egregious. He was the most egregious. And then Torian, I thought he was my nigga. He said, listen, I'm FBA all day, every day. So yeah, you're gonna get this work.
You know what we gonna do. We gonna joke. If you all right, cool. You tell us all right, we fine. Now we gonna
wait a minute. Y'all still joke when the nigga sitting in the hospital bed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we gonna jump on your ass.
That motherfucker could be coding and y'all still sit up there joking.
Damn right, that's what we do.
They be like, yo, hey man, what do you mean he coding? He about to die? I'm gonna kill you.
We gonna joke about it. The hell?
Oh boy. But again, the best part, what this nigga to Travis, me and Travis.
Damn.
Me and Travis. What are you trying to say? That was not the knife, that was her. She used her teeth and cut that. Say less.
That was her mouth.
Y'all might as well go off. You know what? I'm gonna be nice today because I'm still a little fucked up. I'm gonna let y'all go off. Go ahead.
You want some more?
I'm gonna let y'all have more. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Damn.
Now he said I'm trying to be an Italian tether. You see that? Go ahead.
You want some more?
Y'all got more. I know. Keep going. This nigga said don't willy bounce. Okay, we going that way. Get some. All right, motherfucker.
You want some more?
Might have more. Wait a minute. Miss Niecy about to come up here. Let me get this off the screen before she cuss me. This nigga said take that like bad boy. Go ahead.
You want some more?
Yes, Miss Niecy. Good morning.
I'm glad you're all right, KG.
There he go. Look. EJ said I look like a busted soda can. There y'all go. All right, keep going.
You want some more?
Call in to crack on you.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Why you say Wallow?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, you didn't start it, so finish.
I love how my kid just passed me and they didn't even say good morning. All right.
Wallow, what was you gonna say? Go ahead.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
In all seriousness, I am glad you're all right, KG.
I appreciate that.
Yes, but that foot of yours, oh God, oh my God.
You talking about his hair?
I don't need to see it. I just saw it enough times.
You know what? I forgot to take a picture of the floor at work where all the blood was.
I don't need to see that.
We don't need to see that blood.
There you go. See, there go Nightfall drop again. He said I should have been wearing the Fleet Force one. There y'all go. Go ahead.
You want some more?
Just wear regular shoes.
I'm gonna have to now. I can't wear them Crocs anymore. He said I got the super kickball foot now. Here we go.
Damn.
You want some more?
Wallow, I'm gonna ask for the last time. Go on and say what you was about to say.
Oh no, I wasn't never gonna say nothing, Miss Niecy.
No, I think he thought you were about to crack on me.
Yeah,
no, I'm not gonna do. No.
No, I would not crack on nobody's injury. Nope, I won't ever do that. No, that's not a laughing matter because it could have been so much worse.
There he go again. Now he said, "I'm never getting a kickboxing fight with you." Fatality. There he go. And you laugh.
You want some more?
I'm sorry.
It's not supposed to be funny, but it is.
You
want some more?
You be cracking on us, so we got to crack on you. I'm sorry.
Yes, KG.
Cases. I know exactly what I'm gonna do to y'all now. I know exactly what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it.
Okay, turnabout is fair play.
Nightfall Drop said, "My kid didn't say good morning like Vivek's father." Jesus.
Damn. You want some more? Him and
That's good.
What's the other dude name? Him and Larry Elder.
I was trying to be cute. Do you hear this?
You want some more?
They are barring me to death right now. Yeah, I should have wore the styrofoam posits.
You want some more?
Oh my God. Look. They silent right now. They finna go hit me with some more jokes. You hear him? No electric sliding.
You want some more?
In the chat, put in there one hop, one time. Something like that. One hop, one time.
Give me two.
Oh, y'all out of line now.
You want some more?
I'm surprised somebody said I can't even do the instructions to the wobble.
What about
the cha-cha slide? I'm surprised nobody wrote that in there. Y'all slipping. I ain't hear what you just said. That Bluetooth fucking it up. You need, hey Wallow, you need to go get one of them Haitian Bluetooths, man. That shit ain't working.
No, the fuck, I ain't know.
What's wrong with the Haitian? What's wrong with the Haitian Bluetooth?
That's bootleg shit.
I'm just saying, man. Every Haitian Bluetooth you buy comes with a free drawing for a dollar van.
Might need
This
some other
motherfucker said that feel like it's coming to mumps. You
want some more?
All right, motherfuckers. I know y'all got more. You get half price on Timberlands. Say less.
You want some more?
We got more. You gonna pray on the ancestors? I will pray. Why you praying on the ancestors?
You probably meant prayer.
I know. I'm a grammar Nazi. I know you can't look at it. I ain't gonna play it again. I might play it again. No, I ain't gonna play it again because Ms. Nee's gonna cuss me out.
No, I'm not gonna cuss you out.
You gonna cuss me out later after I'm all healed up?
You say some fucked up shit, I'll cuss you out.
Nah, I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say nothing fucked up. Roland gonna teach you how to wobble in a wheelchair. You hear him?
Oh.
You want some more?
I got more. I know. Assholes. I know you paid me off. I know. You see that? See? Y'all gotta pay me off, and then I'll take you off the list. FBA Queen ain't on the cases list no more. She paid me off. She snitched.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. Nah, she ain't on the list though. She paid me off. Y'all gotta pay me off to get off the list.
Well, I get paid tomorrow. Can you wait till tomorrow?
I can wait till tomorrow. I'm home tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do that tower piece.
Oh, okay. I'm interested on hearing that one.
Bruh.
It's on 10 o'clock.
Huh? No,
I said, what's at 10?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
I said, who? Oh, that's the Terrence on what's called, right?
Yeah, for Joe Rogan. Yeah.
I ain't looked at that interview.
The shit he was saying actually makes sense.
Now, is he done with acting?
No. But we have to put respect on his name. Because I looked up some of his patents, which we'll show tomorrow. Bro, the things he got patent, that man need to be a trillionaire. But you know why they're not gonna make him a trillionaire, you know. Here he go. There y'all go. They are Cowfoot, you niggas.
You want some more?
You ninjas, I'm sorry, but I know y'all got more. Look at this one. Look at EJ. Molded sausage patties. Look at this man.
You want some more?
Y'all are insane. James, good morning.
I was thinking of chicken feet.
See, there go Miss Niecy. You see this? Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this, right?
You want some more?
KG, we wouldn't be messing with you if we didn't love you.
It looked like a busted tree sap. Where are y'all coming up with this?
You want some more?
Where are y'all coming up with this? Y'all cheating. Y'all using the ancestors to get at me. Curry goat. What? You want some curry goat? All right. Lala Papa wants some curry goat.
All right, well, I have to go, gentlemen. I got a customer waiting. Y'all have a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
You too, Miss Nixon.
This is what I had to do to get a day off.
Damn. Get hurt. At least hopefully you get paid.
No, it's workers' comp. I told you. Workers' comp. I'm dealing with white people.
Yes.
Hopefully that's the same with me if I get hurt at my job, but we'll see what happens.
He said, look like camel's hump. You hear this man? Y'all hear this man? Yo, EJ, man.
You want some more?
Use a little bit of that root work. Go away. I'm done. I'm leaving.
You want some more?
Leaving. I'm done. Y'all can go to hell. Look at this. Pillsbury Doughboy. Y'all can go straight to hell. I'll fuck with y'all.
You want some more?
All right. Yeah, let me get up out of here and go rest my foot.
Yes, sir. I'll see you later, man.
It looked like Mondo Burger. Fuck off. All right, y'all. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Oh boy. So I will see y'all tomorrow, where we're gonna be talking about Terrence Howard on Joe Rogan, and we're gonna put on our science hats, and we're gonna get on that magic school bus. Because tomorrow, make sure you have your spiral notebooks too and your trapper keepers, because it's all about science, man. It's all about science, man. All right. Y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. This here. Look at it. Enjoy it.
Dude, that's some.
You're done. You're done.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's perfect. Time's up.
At the end of the day got to end.